Hey guys, we have rejiggered our Paladin tech to take on heroic Grobbulus. We now have things like Doomsayer. I think Yeti will ditch. We'll keep the Consecration and see how this goes. It's very hard to stay alive. We've given ourselves some more tools. We have our desired turn 8 heal. We have a Molten Giant that can be good. We're almost definitely playing this to just buy ourselves some more turn. If he can ooze Mutating Inject it, that does screw us over, but what we want to do is kill this off and buy us another turn. He'd need to find a way to do 3 more damage to this. Yeah, he has Mutating Injection. At least it's not hitting us in the face right away, but we... Oh, okay, he really wants to kill us. That's surprising to me. Do we heal now? It fits our mana. I think so. Even though it delays our Molten Giant. We do want to stay alive, and we'll get to play this soon enough. Fear not. I don't think that's enough to justify a Consecration. I think we have to do nothing for now. Yeah, man, those Mutating Injections, look how much damage. Oh, another one. But you just used one. This is pretty impossible for us to actually stop. Oh, well, that's a good answer.
Your magic shall not save you.
It's what the Spellbreakers are in there for. Going out 2 of his, I think it's 3 Mutating Injections. It's pretty bad for us, he'll probably trade. Nope, I guess not. That means... Oh my god, yes, please.
Die, mage.
We should be able to get to turn 8 and lay on hands. And we should probably be able to play a Sea Giant this coming turn as well. This is kind of annoying because... Oh, we can taunt him up. That's pretty good for us. I think we have to do that. I was saying, otherwise these take 2 damage and die.
Shields up.
Like if we charge 1 into that. It produces a slime and we want to avoid that. So he'll trade 1 and deal with the other. Yeah, that's a pretty good answer. No Mutating Injection on those. We're gonna take a risk here and get even more threats out.
I got this. Oh.
Gonna die to these anyway. Just keep hitting face. It's gonna be close. I mean, this guy will die. Slam, yeah, that's a pity. So we do die to Heroic Strike, but I don't think we had a way to avoid that. Please don't have it. Please don't have it as your last card. Okay. Do we survive with this? 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and we're getting up to 11. Damn. Three, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. Yeah, we have to kill one of these. Which is very disappointing, and we die if he draws a Heroic Strike. Okay, we can buff ourselves up again a bit. I don't know how we can keep this going. We'd love a 1-drop, or just AoE. Ooh. So we can clear the board, but then we're at 3. think we have to do it though. If we set ourselves 15 years, 1, 2, and 3 is 5, 7, 8. We do survive another turn. Okay. We pretty definitely survive another turn if we Naxxramas ourselves, but how do we win? He may trade everything into it. If he doesn't, he puts us back down pretty low. We don't have a lot more heal. We can do like 12 damage to him. I think we go for the win. Hope he doesn't draw Heroic Strike.
Prepare to face the mighty storm. Job's done.
Even with that heal, we still die to Heroic Strike, unfortunately. Please don't. We've come so far. That's okay-ish, I guess. Okay, we're not dead yet. So we are very, very close. That's fucking always.
Here it comes.
For justice!
I bring life.
We're trying. It's close.
What we do.
Yeah. The usual problem. Well, we can actually keep this guy alive.
Follow the rule.
Right? Take 1, and then 2. He'll be at 3. We do die yet again to Heroic Strike.
Oh, the Lich King!
Oh my god! Do we win? Oh my god, this matchup is ridiculous.
I will mourn your
But we finally have Grobbulus with Paladin. Man, is that rough. But we're done. Let's take a look at the deck.
The drawing board.
Grobbulus is one of the tougher heroic bosses, that's for sure. I'd say he's in the hardest 3. I think him, Gothic, and Sapphiron are probably the hardest 3. It's probably debatable though. Kel'Thuzad's pretty hard too. Let's see. Let's go through the deck. It's gone through a lot of revisions, a lot of tweaking to figure out what works, what doesn't. Blessing of Kings have been taken out. Even a Yeti was ousted. What do we have left in here? A Humility to just give you basically another tool to deal with mutating injected things. We originally ran 2, but we have other answers in here. Especially now that we have 2 Spellbreakers in, which we saw prove useful. Humility, yeah, to hit, you know, a 6/5 Loot Horde or whatever if you have it on you. Zombie Chow to give you a 1-drop that survives, which there's not many of those, and it still has 2 attack. It can take out a Echoing Ooze or whatnot. Equality is pretty critical. It's in there to combo with Wild Pyromancer and or Consecration to clear their board. I mean, he will generally get a strong board. There's very little chance of you kind of clearing one thing at a time, given you can't play decent minions. So this is your way to catch up. Holy Light, just because you get very low on life very quick and need a little bit of extra healing to stay alive to get your big guys out. Amani Berserker is better than Scarlet Crusader, I'd say, because it's 2 mana and you get a 5/1 out. Instead of Scarlet Crusader, you ended up with a 3/1 out. Tauren Warrior would actually achieve the same thing, even though it's usually pretty shitty. I believe it ends up with the same stats. But it costs 3 mana, so Amani is clearly better. Doomsayer, just to slow down his board, we got a free kill off a mutating injected Loot Hoarder, which he did not use to kill the Doomsayer for some reason, but generally you want to kill off what he has and buy you another turn of him not playing stuff. Millhouse Manastorm, you get a 4/2 out for 2. It does give him free spells, but you need to draw those cards anyway. Sun Fury's mostly in there to taunt up your giants, so that he has to run creatures into them and you get a lot of value from them. Wild Pyro, pretty exclusively in there for the equality combo. Never just play him to die. and produce a slime for your opponent. Eldor Peacekeeper is like Humility, but you get a 3/1 minion out. It's kind of like a Scarlet Crusader that also has an amazing battle cry. True Silvers, I'm not sure how valuable they are, but they give you a tiny bit of healing and can take out Abominations, which are often critical for wiping the rest of his board. Though unfortunately you're often close to death by that point, you're taking like 6 damage from it yourself. Consecration, to combo with Equality or just wipe out. Often he does form a board with lots of 2 health creatures. Chillwind Yeti gives you a 4/3 for 4 mana, which is pretty good in this matchup, desperate as you are. Spellbreaker, just because you got to deal with those mutating injections. Lay on Hands and Alexstrasza, mostly to be able to heal you up on turns 8 or 9. You'll usually be like very, very close to death and have to make the decision or kind of be reliant on healing back up to have a chance of surviving a few more turns given his hero power. Molten Giants and Sea Giants work better than Mountain Giants because you don't get to build up a big hand, but often there are a bunch of creatures on the board. That's the deck. It's still rough. You have a lot of tools, but definitely need some luck and things to go your way and to have answers when he does have the mutating injections. Hope he doesn't get the Echoing Ooze mutating injection combo, because pretty much your only answer to that is something like an Equality, a Wild Pyro Equality or Equality Consecrate. Anyway, that's the deck. Thanks for watching. See you next time.